Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and cherished friends. It is with great honor and privilege that I stand before you today. I hope to not just share words, but ideas that resonate, inspire, and perhaps even ignite a spark of change within each of us. Today, we gather not merely as individuals in a room, but as a community, united by a shared purpose and a collective desire to make a difference. My name is Anderson Jara-Pelaez, beloved son, at least that's what my parents say, of Jorge Jara and Gloria Pelaez. I am a first-generation American as my parents come from their home country of Ecuador. Growing up, my parents always wanted what was best for me. They wanted me to be good academically, and I did my best to excel their desires. But they understood that life is something that should be shared with others. This includes friends, family, acquaintances, and coworkers. A kind laugh that wouldn't hurt anyone is best to share between people, and that's what's enriching about life. I would see this with my parents wherever we would go as a family. They would have many greetings with people I have never seen, and would sometimes hear the words from my dad say, "I haven't seen that person since I was last in Ecuador." That was 24 years ago today. I wanted to be like my parents. I attempted to be friends with everyone. I came to know everyone. I would say hi to everyone. I was liked by every friend group possible growing up, but I wasn't part of any. I lacked the self-confidence to stay close to any group. I had little joy talking to people because I had no confidence in myself. I wouldn't reach out to anyone as a kid, whether they wanted to go hang out and go to the park. I felt secluded because I was scared of not being able to make a pure-hearted and radiating happiness as my parents. I didn't solidify any of these bonds and have closed the doors to many of my old pals that I went to middle school with, all because I didn't have the courage to reach out. I have had social anxiety since a young age, and it is something I am still working on to this day. Prep has played a major role in helping me guide me to change. The phrase, "open to growth," will resonate with me, and I will take it to my grave. Even my kids will know it. That is, if I have kids. The constant reminder to be open to growth these last 4 years was exactly what I needed. My 4 years of being in the soccer program gave me an advantage in building bonds that I was hopeful to make. I wanted to make friends, and once I did, I wanted to build stronger bonds and go out with them. I was so eager, I even joined the Irish club. Yeah. I may not be Irish, but they welcomed me with open arms, and I learned about Irish culture. Another club I joined was the debate club. For someone with social anxiety, having to prove your claim in front of others who are trying to prove you wrong is a nightmare. But this allowed me to be more prideful, hold eye contact with others, and it made public speaking much easier, but still a little scary. That is why I want to say thanks to my friends, Will Reedy and Nick Ambrosio, for pushing me to join these clubs. I want to say thank you to the teachers who took time out of their day to make conversations with me in the hallway and showed me it's okay to get out of my shell. To Mrs. Brennan, who never gave up on me when my math grade dropped. To Mrs. Goodwin, who held conversations with me, which allowed me to learn to start conversations with others. And to Mr. Reedy, who showed me I should be proud of who I am and to be open. Throughout my 4 years, I learned to have confidence that I needed in order to succeed and make connections. The brotherhood that Prep always talks about is truly a wonderful thing. It is real. The students who were seniors when I was a freshman are the reason I am who I am today. The way they welcomed me into the community was like no other and showed me that I should be proud of who I am. These experiences are something that that one can only get from going to prep, and it was much needed. If it had not been for the decision of my parents to constantly badger me towards the direction of prep, I would not be who I am today. My parents worked 24/7, nonstop, and would have not had the financial demand prep asked for. A huge part of my enrollment at prep was because of the kind and generous donations that you all make. That is why I want to say thank you. I worked hard academically and got myself to where I am, but you all helped me make it a reality. I cannot show my gratitude with just words, but I hope my message speaks to you all. My story isn't the only one that prep has changed for the best, and we are all thankful. With the confidence I now have, I was brave enough to apply to my dream school and I got in. I am happy to say I will be attending Babson College in the fall, and it is all thanks to my hard work during the prep experience. To be intellectually competent and open to growth, I hope to accomplish many great things in the future, from using my parents' work ethic and everything I've learned these last 4 years at prep. I will make connections with confidence I have in myself, and it is all thanks to you. Thank you for allowing me to speak to you all, and thank you for your time. Hail Prep.